Did that just hit you in your spirit?
That hit me in my spirit.
Yes, Lord. Welcome
to the J&O Show,
where we talk about
things that we would never told them, Jay.
And I'm O.
And now you know.
If you guys are new to our channel, please make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you can know when we upload, because you never want to miss an episode. Also, if you guys are new here and you have ideas for show topics, go ahead and drop them down below in the comment section and write #NextShow, so that way we can easily filter through and give you more of what you want. All right. So today, guys, we are actually going to be reacting to a video that I came across. I apologize in advance if I tear up her name because I'm not sure. I've never watched their video. I seen a clip of one of their other videos, but it's a biracial couple, and the name of the channel is
MAZELEE, I think.
MAZELEE, I think.
Maybe they'll say it during the video and we can correct it. That would be good. But this is our very first time watching it, so we don't even know how her name sounds.
Right.
So please, 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 in your video, say your name so that we can get it right.
Yes. We wanted to do this reaction because the title, it caught my attention. It says, "Our love story, divorced and remarried in a week."
Yeah, remarried.
So I was just like, housewife. So we're gonna jump right into this video to see exactly what is going on, because you know we want to learn
what's going on,
so that, you know, we don't get divorced and remarried in a week.
Bruh.
All right.
We're back again with another story time, finishing up our story.
Okay, I don't know. Their music sound dramatic as all get out. Like, sheesh. Trying to stir up their emotions before they... Now, they also said that they're finishing up their story. So, I don't know. Maybe we have to go back and watch the rest of it. But this is what we came across. So, I guess we're going to see how this goes.
Yes.
All right.
I don't know where we left off, but I know where we're going to begin. And that's when Joe and I were living together for a couple of months. And I was coming out to the end of my lease, and I'm like, okay.
Well, we were dating for a couple months.
Yeah.
And by this point, yeah, your lease was ending, and we just had to figure out what's next. Like, what's next with us, what's next with our family and her children at the time. And we were just trying to figure out, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing next?
Yeah, that's what I was asking you. I was like, what are we doing? Because, like, I got my kids, and I'm about to probably move out of this apartment, and it's either we're moving apart. I'm not just going to keep some guy around forever. I'm just not going to have a boyfriend, like, for another year or anything like that.
I mean, you didn't want to do all this all over again.
Right, and I have children.
Basically what you were doing.
Right. And I had children, and I'm like, look, I'm not going to date someone for, like, a year with my kids. Like, it's either we're in it to win it, or, like, bye. That's kind of like what my thing was. I was like, well, you got to go, because...
I was going to stop it too.
Okay, go ahead. You say what you was going to say.
So, no, I don't know backstory, but I wholeheartedly agree with her. I think it's very important for those of us out there who are single parents and you're, you know, in the dating field, the dating market. I don't think it's a good idea for you to be casually dating someone and having them around your kids. First of all, if you're going to have somebody around your kids, it don't need to be casual, because you don't need to bring people in and out of your kid's life. This needs to be somebody that you feel like this could be it by the time they meet your kids, because it sets a bad precedent. And then you don't want your kids, you know, because kids are kids. I don't know how old her kids were at the time, but you don't want your kids to get attached, you know, to somebody that you're bringing around, and then things don't work out and then they're not there anymore, especially if they're like, if in this case it's the woman. So I don't know where the kid's father is, you know, whether or not he's in the picture, but you don't want to have men in and out of your kid's life, because that's setting a bad example for them in the future.
Another thing they said, and I might be getting the timeline all wrong, I'm just trying to catch as I'm going. She said that they were living together and they were trying to figure out what was happening with the lease and everything, but they have been dating for a few months.
No, I don't think she said they were living together.
Okay.
No, I think she was saying her lease was up for her apartment and the two of them were dating.
Oh, and maybe this is their story of how they ended up living together.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
But one thing that she's doing at this particular point, which is great, any people who are dating for marriage, dating for long-term relationships, not just for fun, not just for whatever, be upfront about what you want.
Yes.
If the person does not want to get married, do not force them. Do not try to cajole. I don't know if that's a word. That might not have been a word. Do not try to convince. Do not try to trap. If they don't want to be married, if they don't want serious relationships, bye. That if that yo, you don't got forever. Nobody has forever. Women don't have forever because of what your market value is. Men don't have forever because men have a window as well. We still haven't gone over did that video, but men have a window as well. Most of us don't have to worry about the window, but you know, men don't have forever either. Like, I know we tend to be like, well, you know, we're older and we could date down, but then there's a lot that you have to deal with dating down age-wise. Just be upfront. And if the person doesn't want to be with you because of that, they're just not ready, then they're not for you. Or maybe now isn't the time. It's all good.
Yeah.
You know, you have to get yourself into the place where if things don't work out when it comes to all of those factors, you got to be able to let people go. And move on to the next.
Let it go.
That's all I know of the song, so I couldn't even join you there.
Yeah, sorry, that's all I know.
And actually, we're going to go back.
Because we entered our relationship with guilt, we had a lot of questions. We were even seeing if our relationship was even valid, or, you know, like if we're even allowed to.
We missed a lot.
No, but I'm looking to see if they're going to tell us about it. Come on now.
Okay.
To be in a relationship together.
A relationship or a marriage?
Both.
Yeah. So I mean, but basically what happened is I was like talking to Joe and I was like, look, I don't want to date people. Like, that's not my goal. I didn't necessarily say I want to get married, but I knew that I didn't want to date. And I think we did talk about just the possibility of marriage, and if I could, we were specifically talking about if marriage is even possible after divorce. And so it was kind of like us searching to find out, you know, is marriage possible after divorce, going around and to a lot of places like asking that question. But also it was partially also, I think, me being like, look, we're not going to just keep dating. I mean, like, either we decide to marry or you just move out of.
Rem Minister Kim Sims has come out and said you need to date with purpose and intent.
Yes.
He was very, very straightforward. You need me to hold it?
Yes, because my arms
are getting tired. All right. I'm going to just totally change the angle, because that's what I do when I pick up the camera. I change the angle. Look, Reverend Minister said you got to date with intent and with purpose.
Yes.
If the person ain't ready, you need to let him go. Let it go, let it go. That's like the only words of the song I know. But look, you need to let them go. So she said some real potent stuff there, and it was another thing she said, and I forgot it that quickly. God. She wasn't just dating. Also, I see the low-key matching thing that y'all doing there. That's real.
It's cute.
That's real cute.
Okay.
That's real cute.
Oh, and BTW, she did say move out, so I guess they were living together.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go.
All right.
Back into it.
Push play.
All right.
Because that just creates a really confusing situation.
Yeah, we went to marriage seminars. We read lots of books. We just got a lot of different perspectives from a lot of different places, and they all said different things, you know. And all of them were faith-based, or majority of them were faith-based, and they all said very convincing things, right? Like, oh yeah, I agree with what they're saying. You know what I mean?
Oh, right. Like everyone has their own position.
Yeah, they were just really well worded in what they were saying, and when you're listening to them, you agree with everything they're saying, but then like you listen to someone else and you agree with them. Yeah,
someone's saying no, you can't. But anyway, we decided, when it was all said and done, we decided that, yeah, you know, we prayed about it, we asked about it, and the voice that we got back was yes.
Yeah. One thing that really spoke to me was that just through the entire phase of our life where we were just trying to figure out if this relationship or our potential marriage situation, if that was even valid, we were getting closer to each other and our relationship with God. And there was just some validation in that. Like, I felt like God's grace was over us, and this is just what I was supposed to be doing, being with you.
You did tell me that. Yeah.
It's like, why would God bring us together just to allow us to just pass each other by as we're getting closer and closer and being stronger with each other, and as two Christians striving in the same direction? Like, what's the point, you know?
Okay, so now I saw some stuff there that would be red flags in certain situations. So walking into this and not knowing, one of the things that sort of made me go, the guilt thing. They were talking about the guilt thing, and if they're Christians and they're living together, I guess that may be where some of the guilt comes from. That makes sense. And then he goes, you know, why would God bring us together and then, you know, to break us up and stuff like that? There's plenty of reasons why the Lord could bring you together, break you up. That's obviously not their situation, but there's plenty of reasons. You know, maybe you got to learn some lessons.
It could happen.
Or maybe that was supposed to be a one and you screwed it up by, you know, moving out of order. And that would be where the guilt comes in. So I don't know if that was their situation. That's just some of the things that I'm picking up as I'm watching it. Don't think, why would God bring us together if he just going to break the... Well, you know, it ain't always God. Sometimes it's us. And we think it's God.
Okay. Because I love him.
Yeah.
I can't live my life without him.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah, so gotta be like, okay,
that part.
You keep on running right into the wall. I'm gonna let you keep on busting your head in the wall. I'll wait.
Yeah.
I got infinity.
Yeah, exactly. So that is a thing. It obviously has worked out for them, I think. But that's not always the case. It doesn't always work out like that. And, you know, sometimes he will bring you in somebody else's life so that he can not necessarily leave you there. You know, some people for a reason, and some people in your life for a season. Some people are in your life because you messed up. And as you can see, the peanut gallery has arrived, which I should have known that it was only a matter of time. She couldn't help herself. She couldn't help herself. You want to see what she wants?
Yes, Mom.
I just...
Yes. Yes.
Hi.
She's good and terrible.
Hi.
All right, we'll be in a little bit, okay?
Did you need something?
Yeah, but you said wait until I'm done with my...
Yeah.
You need help?
You need help
Yeah.
with something?
Yeah,
Okay.
I need help with my homework.
Okay, we'll get it when we come in, okay?
Okay.
All right. Say bye.
Bye.
All right.
And I'm not a peanut.
That's my chipmunk.
Oh gosh. Okay. Normally at this point I would say stop, but I don't feel like we know enough, so we're gonna keep on going.
Yes.
For me, it was more about me just going around and listening to, hearing different things, reading my Bible. When I asked God a question, I would open up my Bible and there would be the answer. It didn't point to the verses where it's like, don't get married after you're divorced. It didn't point to those verses. When I was reading, I would open the Bible and it would be about grace and about no matter how many things that you've done wrong, no matter what you've done, you know, God is there and he's graceful. And
you know what you notice? It's always the people who are saying, you know, but you know what, God, he doesn't allow you to do this. And, you know, it's always people like preaching that. But at the same time, when you get the message directly from the word, it says something completely different.
Right, because the word is God and that's him talking directly to you. And you have to know what God says to you, not what God said to someone else, you know?
Oh! Got to know what God said to you and not what God said to somebody else.
Can I get an amen? Yes!
Did that just hit you in your spirit?
That hit me in my spirit. Yes, Lord. That was good.
Yes, it was.
That was really good. But as far as the whole divorce thing, biblically, unless there is
adultery,
you biblically, you know, if y'all believe in the Bible, then you still married even after you've been divorced. So reconciliation is not a thing because you're still married. Like that's not, it's not, they don't speak against reconciliation after divorce because they don't really condone divorce. It has to be some real extreme circumstances.
Right.
And that's literally the only out clause for marriage.
Was abuse in there?
Nope. Nah, nothing about abuse. Nothing about abuse.
Just adultery.
Yeah, just adultery. Now I will.
That is abuse.
Yeah, but I will say that as far as don't mean that you just stay there and get knocked upside your head.
Right. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Be wise.
You can roll up out of there, but you still married. Don't worry, somebody abusing you and you leave them, it ain't gonna be too much longer before they go out and find somebody else and they be adultering and you can get divorced then. It ain't gonna take forever. Man, okay, I'm trying to let them finish it. Let's see what else they got.
But yeah, after we did that, basically I got divorced. Officially divorced. One day, just went to the court, whatever, did that. And then I think about a week later, we got married.
We got officially married, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it seems like she was married to someone else and got married to him after they divorced in a week. Again, we don't know the backstory because we missing a whole lot, apparently.
That's why I got so many subs, man. This story juicy. Wow, this could have been a movie.
Yeah, we might have to do this in a couple parts.
Man.
Because if y'all want the full reaction to the full story, we're probably going to have to do this in 2 parts and then actually do the first part of the story. Or maybe what we do is we'll watch it and then maybe give you guys sound bites or something. I don't know.
With that, guys.
Yeah.
We gonna leave y'all off.
Come back next week so you can find out what's really going on.
She said it, that's when I got divorced and finalized it. And then we were married. And then there's more video left.
Yeah. So because this video is already almost 20 minutes long, we're gonna go ahead and chop this up, and you'll see the second part next week so you can find out exactly what happened.
All right, y'all. Hope y'all have a great day. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. We thank you for your support. We thank you for your love, and we hope to give it back. That's the off button.